She lay in plain sight, yet no one truly saw her. In the heart of a crowded marketplace where noise and movement never seemed to pause, a small, fragile dog lay quietly on the ground. Hundreds of people passed by her that day, their arms full of groceries, their minds busy with daily worries. Feet brushed past, voices echoed, life rushed on, and there she was, still, silent, unseen. Her name was Cosita, and this was the moment her life balanced between being forgotten forever and finally being chosen. Cosita's body was too weak to stand. Each breath was shallow, her ribs rising and falling beneath thin fur. She did not cry out or struggle. She simply waited. If anyone had slowed down enough to look into her eyes, they would have seen something heartbreaking yet gentle. An unspoken question, a quiet hope. Would anyone notice me? Would anyone care? Most didn't. But then, someone did. A group of rescuers stopped. In the chaos of the market, they noticed what others had ignored. They knelt beside Cosita, speaking softly, offering calm hands instead of hurried footsteps. And Cosita, despite every reason to be afraid, did not resist. She didn't pull away. She didn't panic. She allowed herself to be lifted, as if she somehow knew this moment was different. As if she understood that help had finally arrived. At the veterinary clinic, the reality of her condition became clear. Cosita could barely hold her head up. She had no strength to bark, no appetite to eat. The doctors examined her carefully and spoke with honesty and concern. Her spleen was damaged. She was severely malnourished. Her kidneys were struggling. Her small body had been carrying far too much for far too long. One vet admitted quietly that her chances were uncertain, but promised they would try everything. Cosita was placed in intensive care, surrounded by people who refused to give up on her. Tubes, soft blankets, gentle voices. This was a world completely different from the cold ground of the marketplace. She lay still, conserving what little energy she had, while hands worked tirelessly to support her fragile body. Days passed slowly. Some mornings brought cautious optimism, others brought fear and doubt. Would her body be strong enough? Could her spirit hold on? What surprised everyone was Cosita's quiet determination. Even on days when she can only manage a few bites of food, she tried. Rescuers brought carefully prepared meals, offering them patiently, celebrating even the smallest progress. And slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, Cosita began to change. Her breathing steadied. Her eyes followed movement again. There was a spark, faint but unmistakable. Weeks later, a long-awaited moment arrived. The doctor smiled and said the words everyone had been hoping for. She was finally out of immediate danger. It wasn't a dramatic victory. It was a soft, steady one, earned through persistence, medical care, and Cosita's refusal to let go. Recovery became the next chapter of her journey. Nutritious food, gentle exercise, and constant affection filled her days. Rescuers spoke to her, stroked her carefully, and showed her kindness she had likely never known. And Cosita responded in the most beautiful ways. Her tail began to wag again. Her eyes, once dull with exhaustion, brightened with curiosity.
Cada día está más fuerte, ya su hemoglobina está subiendo, se le está tratando su problema de piel, está comiendo 3
She learned to rest without fear, to stretch in the sunlight, to enjoy meals without rushing. Step by step, Cosita moved beyond survival. She began to live. Then came the moment that makes every difficult day worthwhile. A kind woman learned Cosita's story and came to meet her. She didn't see a weak dog from a marketplace. She saw a soul worth loving. She promised safety, patience, and a true home. She promised Cosita a future filled with warmth and belonging. When adoption day arrived, Cosita seemed to understand. Her tail wagged eagerly as she walked toward her new life. The invisible dog from the market was invisible no more. Today, Cosita sleeps in a home where she is cherished. She no longer waits silently for mercy. She is surrounded by love, protected by people who see her, and comforted by the knowledge that she belongs. Her painful past has softened into memory, replaced by gentle days and peaceful nights. Cosita's story is not just about rescue. It's about awareness. How many lives are overlooked because the world moves too fast? How many quiet souls wait, hoping someone will stop? Her journey reminds us that kindness does not need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes it only takes one moment of attention to change everything. If Cosita's story touched your heart, please share it. Leave a comment and tell us which part of her journey stayed with you. By spreading these stories, we help ensure that fewer animals remain invisible and more find the love they deserve.